Welcome back again to Joe Stunner Boxing. I hope you're doing well. Tonight we saw Terri Harper's comeback fight at a new weight division, which was lightweight, and she widely outpointed Argentina's Yamila Abellaneda, 28-year-old from Buenos Aires, current Argentinian lightweight champ. And this young lady came to Britain with some ambition. But she was widely outpointed by Terri Harper because I made it 98-92, and I think all three judges had it 99-91 to Terri. Now, Abellaneda has had an interesting career so far because she previously had 4 defeats on her record over a 5-fight period, I think between 2017 and 2019. She lost 4 out of 5. And then she went on a winning run. Of her last 8 fights, she'd won 7 and drawn the other one. So she was on form. And this was a good test for Terri Harper, coming back from that very bad defeat to Alycia Baumgardner. And I think Yamila was always a step behind. Terri, in every way, she looked better. And very often when a person moves up a weight division, you think, are they doing it because, you know, they're kind of hanging the loss on that hook? Well, it was the weight, or is it was the weight a genuine factor in a previous bad defeat? And also, if you have a bad defeat, it can make or break you, because you can say, well, okay, you know, I got defeated, you know, what do I do now? Do I buckle down and work hard? Do I take a philosophical attitude? Do I look back at what I did wrong, at the things I can improve on? Do I accept the defeat psychologically, mentally? You know, the person's psyche, the fighter's psyche, has to be accepting of a defeat. So it can make or break you. And in Terri's case, it seems that it has been a page turned, because in every way she looks superior. She looked physically fine at lightweight, not an ounce of fat on her. Much more energy, much more physically stronger. Her body language seemed better. Facial expression seemed far more concentrated. When she fought Baumgardner, she didn't look like she was at the races, really. Even before the fight, at the weigh-in, Baumgardner was showing out and Terri was kind of rather demurely sort of pottering about in the background and flexing her muscles rather unconvincingly. No. This time, she looked like she was on it. She was really looking to make a statement, and she did against a good opponent. Terri was always a step ahead. There were lots of feints. She's feinting much more, which I think is really, really good. Abellaneda didn't really know what to do. She was being preoccupied with what was coming at her rather than thinking about what she was going to throw at Harper. Harper was very, very accurate, choosing her punches well, controlling the distance well. She didn't allow Abellaneda to get in close. Footwork was good. Everything that she did, either mediocre or poorly against Baumgardner, she was doing either quite well or very well in this fight. And it does seem that, she's taken that defeat on the chin, literally and figuratively. It's a bad defeat because she was knocked out on her feet. And she seems to be, really, she seems to be a really dedicated fighter. She looked in shape, looked really great. And Yamila Abellaneda had no answer, really. I gave her 2 rounds. They were swing rounds, could have gone either way. That was in the second half of the fight, when maybe a little bit of nervous energy had sapped some fuel out of Terri's engine, shall we say. But good win for Terri Harper. 10 good rounds in the bank, that is. That will set her in good stead. Of course, the lightweight champion is undisputed, is Katie Taylor. So I don't exactly know. Maybe they're going to groom Terri for a fight with Katie if Katie beats Serrano, and that's by no means a given. Maybe if Serrano beats Katie, they'll put Terri in with her. But I'd like to see Terri have at least another 2 fights against, top 10 women before she goes for the run at the title. Just settle into the weight. When fighters move up a weight, they need time to settle in, and that normally means 3 or 4 fights. I don't like this idea of jumping up, then jumping down, then jumping up. No. You settle into the weight. Kind of like Chocolatito when he moved up to Superfly. He was too small to start with. Now he's definitely settled in at the weight, as we saw last week when he was so brilliant against Martinez. So, a good win for Terri. She's back on it, looking good. Yamila Abellaneda can come back. She's still only 28. Good, tough fighter. Not as naturally talented as Terri Harper. Yeah, always a sort of half second behind, a half an idea behind. Didn't have as many tools in her fistic toolbox, but she can come again. She's a tough girl. Did you see the fight? What did you think of it? Leave your comments below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Please subscribe. It takes a second to hit the subscribe button. 2 thumbs up. Talking of thumbs up, hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. Go on, you know you'll want to. Catch you later. Take care.